So we've got a huge update for you lads. A huge update regarding Alejandro Garnacho and his move to Chelsea Football Club. We've had news popping off left, right, and centre all day today. And we've just had an update from Fabrizio Romano. We've got an update from David Ornstein, among others. I'm going to show you a video clip from Fabrizio Romano that kind of explains what is going on in regards to Alejandro Garnacho and his move to Chelsea Football Club. There's also an update from Ornstein and others, like I said, which talks about the transfer fee and other details in regards to this potential transfer move. Before I get into it though, I'm going to ask you for a favor, and that is to smash the like button on this video. Subscribe to the Blue Lounge if you are new. And if you're watching on TikTok, please hit that follow button. Let's have a look at the first bit of information from Fabrizio Romano.
For weeks, this exclusive bomb I've been telling you in every single way. Alejandro Garnacho and Chelsea, I expect this deal to happen. I will have more updates for you, but Manchester United are talking with Chelsea because Chelsea want Garnacho. They are discussing about the valuation of the player, but Chelsea want Alejandro Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho wants to go to Chelsea. When other clubs approached Garnacho, his answer, I told you, from Italy, from Germany, from Saudi, was, thanks, but I want to go to Chelsea. Garnacho is waiting for Chelsea. So that's very clear. Great feeling between Chelsea and Garnacho. I told you that Chelsea are working on Garnacho and Xavi Simons, on both of them. That's the idea, to sign both. So I told you outgoings, and then Garnacho and Xavi Simons are the two players they want to sign. So that's not something new. Man United are working on the Garnacho deal. Chelsea and Man United are working on the Garnacho deal, and for sure Alejandro Garnacho is expected to join Chelsea this summer. So it reminds me of the Jadon Sancho story last summer. So the player wants to go, the desire is very clear, the two clubs are working on it, and I will keep you posted on next steps because this deal is absolutely alive. Things are happening, and so Garnacho Chelsea, my personal view, is something that can happen, and I've been telling you that for weeks. So deal absolutely on. Also, guys, on this Garnacho story, just to clarify something, the player is completely closing doors to any other option. So is German clubs, Bayer Leverkusen with Erik ten Hag, a coach who knows him very well, he said no thanks. Italian clubs, no chance. Saudi clubs offering big money to Alejandro Garnacho in terms of salary, he said no thanks, I want to stay in England, I want to continue in Premier League, and I want to join Chelsea. So Garnacho is really doing everything possible to go to Chelsea. Now, between the two clubs, exchange ongoing, and then we will see how and when they will reach an agreement for Garnacho.
He only wants Chelsea. He's closed all the doors to any other club. The only club he wants to come to is Chelsea Football Club. No Bundesliga, no Saudi League, nothing. He wants to play in the Premier League, and the only team he wants to play for is Chelsea Football Club, as per Fabrizio Romano. What else do we know? Well, there has been more information coming out from David Ornstein and Ben Jacobs, which I'm going to share with you in just a moment. But lads, this lad has got his heart set on Chelsea. He wants to be part of this team, the squad, this project. I think he wants to win trophies, and he knows he ain't going to win them at Manchester United. Let's have a look at what David Ornstein had to say. Chelsea have stepped up talks with Manchester United over a deal to sign Alejandro Garnacho. Clubs in touch on topic for some time and now advancing amid Benjamin Sesko joining Manchester United. The 21-year-old winger wants Chelsea Football Club or nothing. Expect a move to happen via The Athletic. David Ornstein. It isn't just he wants to move. Alejandro Garnacho wants Chelsea or no other club. Now, that is a very powerful statement. Not only is it a powerful statement that shows his intent, but it also puts Manchester United in a very, very uncomfortable position because now they're going to have to negotiate with Chelsea Football Club, knowing that the player has made that statement, made that intention clear for everyone to see. Knowing that Chelsea is in a very powerful negotiating position when it comes to Alejandro Garnacho. We also have an update regarding the fee, the transfer fee from Ben Jacobs. Manchester United want £50 million for Alejandro Garnacho, as revealed earlier on TalkSport. Chelsea hoping to drive the price down following the arrival of Benjamin Sesko, knowing Manchester United are now focused on outgoings. Ben Jacobs. £50 million. I'm quite certain the fee was around £40 million not so long ago. That was the fee that was being discussed. And now they're saying £50 million. They're having a laugh, aren't they? They really are having a laugh right now because they were in a more prominent position, a stronger position to negotiate before. But now that they've signed Benjamin Sesko and Alejandro Garnacho has made it clear he doesn't want to be around and he wants to go only to Chelsea Football Club, are they really in a position to up the price? I understand they are possibly looking at 40 million by asking for 50, just so they can say, look, we dropped down 10 million for you lot. I have a sneaky feeling that Chelsea are going to get this deal done for a lot less than 50 million, even less than 40 million, or maybe around 40 million, including add-ons. But I think Alejandro Garnacho coming to Chelsea is a done deal, lads. I think it's a done deal. I can't see any other alternative for Manchester United. The only other option that could be possibly discussed here is a loan deal with maybe an obligation to buy, an option to buy, as per Sancho. Maybe that is something that could be looked at if they don't want to sell and if Chelsea are not prepared to pay £50 million. But I have a feeling this is going to be a done deal, and I think Alejandro Garnacho will be in Chelsea blue this season coming. But that is the update that I have given you so far, and I have a feeling we're going to get more updates today, potentially in the next couple of hours. If we do get more updates, I will be posting another video to share that information with you. But for now, I will see you guys in my next upload. Actually, hold on before I sign out. I am also going to be streaming on Sunday night. I may be doing match reactions for the two friendly games. Let's see how it pans out. But I am 100% going to be live on the Blue Lounge 10 p.m. Sunday night. But I'm sure I'll see you guys before then in my next upload. Take care, stay safe, peace.